What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I'm gonna be sharing how to make Tesco. Now, if you don't know what Tesco is, I actually don't know what it is either. I think it's kind of like a store with a gas station area, which I am gonna make a gas station part 2 of this thingy or something like that at some point in time, hopefully, along with an interior, which is exciting, I guess. I don't know. I haven't done an interior in a little while. But, yeah, I don't have a whole ton else to say about this one, other than, yeah, here it is, and, yeah, I'm trying to ramble on, so there's less silence. But, yeah, that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so these spaces are gonna be here for this, a 45 by 43, if only it was a square. And the materials we'll be needing, maybe to start off, are pillar quartz blocks, smooth quartz slabs, black stained glass blocks. You don't need panes, which is weird for me. Dark oak doors. I'd appreciate if it wouldn't slide off the edge of the screen. Light gray concrete. This is my cursor. Spruce doors. Stone. Stone stairs. And go figure, we have one spot, but we don't have anything to put in that spot, so I'm just going to leave it blank for now. You also need mangrove, plank stairs and slabs, and then warped slabs. So we're going to be doing this in a weird way. You see the grid is kind of double layered. We're going to be starting with the inner layer, and then we're going to worry about the outside in a minute. Because the outside's a detail, the inside layer is just the walls. So, starting from the front left-hand corner of your 45 by 43 grid, cough, if you made it, you want to count backward diagonally to the right by 2, and going right, you want to place 20 black stained glass blocks. Like so. Also, something else worth mentioning is the size of the grid is actually the entire roof. So, I know people have had, or I know I have had at least one question about the size of the build and what the grid exactly is, like what those numbers are. 45 by 43 is the size of the actual lime concrete. Just for double clarification. Bring that black stained glass block back with 2 dark oak doors, that end one, facing on the right side of that block. Then 3 black glass. Then go right with 21 black glass. Back with 5. Then go back with 28 light gray concrete. Then go left with 19. Forward with 2 spruce doors on the left side of that block, preferably not opened. Then 3 light gray concrete. Left with 21. Forward with 27. And then forward with 5 black stained glass. That'll give you this shape. Now, it looks very odd like this, and that's completely understandable, because it does look very odd, that's true. But you then want to bring each black stained glass block and light gray concrete up by 9 with its, basically, initial row. This is kind of the annoying part. So we could have waited till afterwards to do this, or we can do it now. Also, the 2 dark oak doors are going to be brought up with 8 black glass, and the 2 spruce doors are going to be brought up with 8 light gray concrete, I think. It's whatever's going to make the height, or the top of the thing even. But, yeah, hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am for the most part. I'm going to actually make sure that that's level properly. Hold on, so if I have my head here... Hold on, let's do this in a more proper way. 17, okay, and then I can just go bam. Yeah, okay. I didn't think it was wrong, I just wanted to double check. But, yeah. I don't actually know what I was gonna say. I wasn't gonna say anything. I didn't have anything to say. Other than it's July, which is always cool, I guess. And I will be doing an interior for this and some exterior stuff. I think I'm gonna make a gas station portion in front, because I think Tesco has a gas station. I don't know, I'm not from wherever these things are from. Which is not Canada, god dang it. Or it's like UK, that's all I know. But, yeah. Thank you for making my phone freak out, YouTube notification, that was weird. But, yeah. So I think the way we're going to be doing this is once we have these walls filled in, we will do the pillar quartz, and then we'll do the smooth quartz slabs, and then we'll do the roof, and then we'll do the letters, and then we'll be done for the day. Unless you're gonna proceed to follow this straight by doing the interior, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make an interior. I don't see why I wouldn't for something like this, because it's just a store. It's not like it's like insane. But yeah, it's kind of like, it almost reminds me of Costco. Like a decent sized store, and then sometimes I'll have gas stations at Costco's, at least I think. I don't know, I've only been to one Costco in my entire life. But yeah. I think Sam's Club also has gas stations, but don't quote me on that one. But I feel like they do. But Costco's gas stations are crowded, which is always nice. Not really. That's a sarcastic. I need to make another Costco, but like 3 times the size, because that first one, actually, there it is, literally right there. That I'm pretty sure. No, that's not it. I lied, because we're not in that part of the world. But that looks like it. That's Freshco, I think. But it looks like it. So no, that's not it. But the Costco does sort of look like that from the backside. It's got that fancy-ish look. But yeah, that. It looked really nice. I like the way it looked, but it isn't big enough for a Costco. And I don't know if this is big enough for a Tesco. I mean, I guess it depends on the size of the Tesco, but it seems fine. It's a little bit tall, though, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But, you know, it's 10 block. This part is 10 blocks tall. It's a total of 11, so I guess you figure out whether or not you consider that to be extremely tall. But, I mean, yeah, I don't think it's that bad. Also do like the modern look, because obviously I'm a modern man, you know that probably by now. If you've watched more than like 5 of my tutorials, you'll understand that I like modern a lot. With my newer ones. I mean, hey, you could technically use a lot of my builds for modern. It's weird though, because I'll have that every once in a while, one that is not modern at all. Like you look at, what is it? The Moe's that I made recently, which is somewhere around here. I was just looking at it earlier. I think it's like right over. It's right about there, I think. Just out of view. Or it might be on the other side of Freshco. I don't know, but it's somewhere around that Freshco and a little bit more in front. But like that's so like old style looking. I feel like so is my White Castle. A lot of the builds that look like that are older style, but recently I've been doing modern. I don't know. Freshco is kind of, I guess, modernish. What is that? Oh, that's Marcos, I think, right there. So yeah, Moe's must be here then. Ah no, where is Moe's? It's somewhere around there. Alright, but once you've done that, you should have this, and it looks very ugly. It looks extremely ugly. We can fix that though, hopefully. If you don't like that, then we're not fixing it. But I mean, I don't know why you'd be here if you didn't like that. Oh, I missed the corner. That's unfortunate. Come to the front left-hand corner, and you want to go 4 diagonally to the left and place a pillar quartz block. Then it's gonna be every 7th block, so you're leaving 6 block gaps. Actually, what you can do instead is you can just going right along the front place 6 smooth quartz slabs. Pillar quartz block. Every single pillar quartz block is facing up and down or vertically, by the way. Then 6 smooth quartz slabs. Pillar quartz block. 6 smooth quartz slabs. Pillar quartz block. Come back to the point where you're in this corner and place another pillar quartz block. And go right with 6 smooth quartz slabs. Pillar quartz block. 6 smooth quartz slabs. Pillar quartz block. 6 smooth quartz slabs, pillar quartz block, then back with 6 smooth quartz slabs, and hopefully you'll know where this pattern is going. You want to continue this along the entire thing, and then once you hit that other doorway, so you'll go to the back and then you'll go left. I don't actually have to count it, so I'll give you a second once I'm done. Once I'm here. Once you hit this point, you'll just count forward to the 5th block forward, and in this corner place a pillar quartz block, and then continue your pattern. And this will go all the way around your entire build. I wasn't actually planning on doing the slabs at the same time, but I think it's just easier to do that, because you're gonna have to do it anyways. Might as well just get it out of the way. So once you're done, you should have something like this. I will give you a moment, because I know that you have to count it and I don't. Awesome. So let's just leave it at that. I was thinking if I wanted to do the corner ones real quick, or the front right and back left ones, because they are supports, but we don't want to do this because you'll see why. You want to bring each pillar quartz block up by 9. So it'll be as tall as your main build. And then, yeah, that'll give you something, or I don't know. Now, I don't actually know where I was going with what I was about to say. But, yeah, this might take a minute. Honestly, most of this Tesco is kind of just, alright, see that, do this, and then do it 30 more times. And I mean, it's a little bit boring, I'm not gonna lie. It's not as unique as some of my other ones. Although it looks good, and I think that's kind of something that is an underlying factor to whether or not you want to go through with them. Like, if it's a boring type of building, then, you know, whatever. But I mean, I like this is the type of building where it's interesting to see it go up with the way that I've done it in this, because you just kind of see the details slowly, like, peek out. Like, you get the main structure and whatever. But I don't know, I like the weird ones where you do all sorts of weird things before you actually start, like, building walls. Like, I like doing, I wouldn't do the detail first here, even though I actually did on the original. I did on that. I did a lot of the detail first, and then I went back and added the walls. I actually did all the detail, and then I did the side and back walls, because I already had the front one. Kind of did the front one as I went. But, yeah. So there you go. It looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? You theoretically could place a row of upside down smooth quartz slabs at the top and call it a day, which I didn't even put a row there. But you want to, essentially, you want to leave 2 blocks of black glass visible. 2 whole blocks. So that counts as a half, 1.5, then 2. So it'll be in front of the 3rd row of glass and light gray concrete. You want to place a row of upside down smooth quartz slabs wrapping around. Then on the 6th, you want to place a normal row. Then on the 8th, you want to place an upside down row, so it'll give you this. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, yeah. So it'll essentially be between the bottom, the row along the ground, and the next row, it'll be it'll be half a block, full block, half a block. Next one will be 2 blocks, then it'll be half, full, half, and then above that it'll be 2 full, and then nothing. And that's what one panel will look like. Now, you see where those 3 rows are that I just placed additionally? You want to wrap those all the way around your entire build. And this is going to probably be the most painful part. And that does include these 4 block sections. You don't want to leave these blank. We only did that on the bottom for the doors, but we don't want it on the sidewalls. But, yeah, this isn't particularly the most fun step. Just, essentially, you want to make sure that everything works out perfectly and that you're going to have 2 blocks at the top available, and there will be 4 of these slab rows, 1 at the very bottom, and then it'll be basically every 2 rows, and it's going to create an even shape. You'll know if it's wrong. You'll just know. Trust me. And then once we do this, we'll do the little side pillars, and then we'll do the roof, and then we'll do the letters, and then that'll be this video done. That'll be class time done. I'm just kidding. This is not a class at all. I mean, you theoretically could use this as a class. Just watching people build in Minecraft. That's not a bad idea if you're trying to become a pro Minecraft gamer. Although, I don't know why you would go to me, of all people. Not that my building's, like, bad, but if you really want to become, like, a very good builder, I'm not the person you should go to. That's just on. I mean, look, I can do detail if I try, but that's the thing, if I try. a lot of the times I'm just like, alright, I'm just gonna make like, because I go for more of like the sleek look almost. I don't particularly go heavy on the detail with like the overgrowth and stuff. I particularly don't like overgrowth in most scenarios. Like, obviously a little bit is fine, but when people add like a ton of it, I don't like that. That's just personal preference. I don't know, I just don't like how that looks. It looks dumb in my opinion. But, yeah. It's kind of just all really what you think looks good. I mean, I could definitely build detailed if I tried. Although I don't do it a ton, which could create some weird things, but I mean, you know. With this, it's kind of just like, alright, just build something kind of nice and easy for people to follow. Like, I don't want to be putting random stairs and stuff, but like, you saw the, probably the haunted house that I made. I think it was 2 years ago, actually. Oh, no, that was last year. That actually did turn out pretty well for it. But yeah, there you go. It looks a little weird without the roof, and I realize that now. But we don't have the thing marked out, which I know exactly where it is, because it's going to be straight in the corner, basically. So you want to come to the, basically the furthest right pillar, this one right here. Let me just place a dark oak door in front of it. That one. Don't place that door there, obviously, that'd be dumb. You want to, moving forward, you want to leave a 4-block gap, or count to the 5th grass block. In my case, it's grass. And on this block, you want to place 10 pillar quartz blocks moving up. So again, it's just going to be the same height. You can just mark it out like that. Now come to the back left, and the furthest left pillar here at this back, you want to leave a 4-block gap moving back, or count to the 5th block, and again, place 10 pillar quartz blocks moving up. Just like that. Now, you essentially want to draw a box now with those pillars that we just added. So what you want to do is you just want to place basically on top of the front left, front right, and back left, top pillar quartz blocks. You want to place a stone block, and then that'll give you 4 corners, like this. Let's see how that looks. Then basically just connect those stone blocks together with more stone. And then again, whenever you go to do the roof, you can, if you'd like, hold off on doing the roof and then just do it afterwards, but I'm gonna just get it out of the way. So if you're on Bedrock, I'd recommend also just getting it out of the way, because it's not gonna take you any longer than it's gonna take me. But if you're on Java, you might wanna, you could even use the use/roll. But then you want to surround the outer row of stone and upside down stone stairs, and then we're gonna do one quick thing before we fill in the roof. With those 2 pillars. I'll do this side, come on now. I'll start with the front right one, even though I'm already in the back left-hand corner. Yeah. So it'll give you this for now. Doesn't actually look that bad. You could use that as like a, use it as a skyscraper if you brought that very far up. But you want to come to the front right pillar, and you want to count to the 3rd block from the top. So it's this one right here. I placed an opposite on smooth quartz slab in front. Don't do that. You want to place one, though, off the left and the back. And then you want to keep going, essentially, up diagonally to the left with slabs that are gradually going up until you reach the top. So it'll be, from this one, it'll be up diagonally to the left with a normal slab, then up diagonally, I guess technically up diagonally to the left with an upside down slab, or technically just left, then up diagonally to the left with an upside down, or normal slab, and then left with an upside down slab, like that. You can see what that gets you. And again, do it on the other side of this pillar, and then you also want to do it on the going back and then going front on the back left one. You're not actually going to be able to get all the way to the top height, which is fine. But then you see what you just did there. You want to do that on the other one, and it should, the bottom upside down slab that you place should be in line with the top row of the roof, if that makes sense. The top row of the little detailed part, not the roof. I don't know what I was saying there. I don't know what I'm doing either. It's quite a mystery. There you go. Just like that. You know what? I'm going to say forget filling in the roof for now, although you do want to clear inventory and just keep that stone block, so I'll just move it to the front. And you want to get out, in addition, mangrove planks, mangrove stairs, mangrove slabs, and I believe I used warp slabs, although you can use dark prismarine if you so choose. Let me find lay image. Hold on, why do I have a Discord ping? Cool, it doesn't tell me. But what you want to do is you want to... I did use warp, that's cool. You want to come to the top left-hand pillar quartz block. It's this one. You can see this one at the front. You want to count from it... Wait. Right by 4. And down by 2. So you're on this upside down slab. And in front of that upside down slab, you want to place like a mangrove plank. We're doing this in a really weird way, and you'll see why. You want to bring that plank up and down by 1 each, and then bring the top plank left and right with upside down slabs. T. Leave a 1 block gap from the top of that, and you want to place an upside down mangrove stair facing right in front of that pillar quartz block row. Then bring it down with, hold on, an upside down stair and then a normal stair, both facing right. Bring the normal stair or the normal slab, and then bring the 2 upside down stairs right with upside down slabs. There you go, now you have TE. Leave a 1 block gap from the bottom of that, and you want to place a mangrove slab. You're going to have to do some placeholders for this letter, and I apologize. You're also going to have to do some for the C and the O, I think. You want to bring that slab left with a stair facing left, or sorry, right with a stair facing left. Then go up with an upside down stair facing left, right with an upside down slab, right, or up with an upside down stair facing right, and then right with an upside down slab. There you go. Then leave a 1 block gap from the bottom of that, and you want to place an upside down mangrove stair facing left. Bring it up with a plank, and then a stair facing left again. And then bring the top stair right with an upside down slab, and the bottom stair right with a normal slab. Like that. Leave a 1 block gap from the bottom of that, and you want to place an upside down stair facing left. Bring it up with a plank and then a stair facing left. Right with an upside down slab and then a stair facing right. Down with a plank and then an upside down stair facing right, and then left with a slab. There you have Tesco. Now, in line with the smooth quartz slab row directly below that, you want to place warp slabs under where the letters are. So 3, it'll be 3 under the O, 2 under the C, S, and E, and then it'll also be 3 under the T. You could do 1 under the T as well, like that, but I don't think that looks as good, or you could even do 2 like that. But I think 3 is probably best. But there you go. That's what your logo will look like. I originally actually used nether brick instead of mangrove, sorry, but it didn't stick out very well, and that also doesn't stick out particularly amazingly. But there's no really other option unless they added concrete stairs and slabs, which case you could try that, because I think that'd contrast a little bit more because that's dark, or even wool. But I don't think either of those are happening at anytime soon. Let's be honest here. But then what you want to do is you want to fill in the entire top of your roof in with stone blocks. I'm gonna just vibe here while we do this. Yeah, this is a fun one, I guess, to do. I hadn't recorded a normal one, like normal building, for a while, because the last one I would have recorded, I don't even know what it would have been. Probably Boston Pizza, which you saw a while ago, but I recorded that, like, I recorded that and I basically instantly uploaded it, which I normally don't do. But it was like a day or 2 later. But I recorded a couple of houses in a row, and then I recorded the racetrack, which you may or may not have seen at this point in time. And then I recorded this, so that was fun. I think it's a nice one to do, though. And I might also, I was talking about that in the racetrack, depending on how that does. By the time you're seeing this, there will have been a decision on that. And if you would like to ask me, go for it. I probably would have recorded that at this point in time, but I would not have uploaded it, maybe. Or maybe you would have seen that before this. It just depends. Depends on a lot of things. Because I seem to be doing, like, 1 or 2 of these types of tutorials a week, and then 1 or 2 houses a week. Which I think doing 2 houses a week is actually better, because there's more house opportunities than actual building opportunities. Because I'm going to run out of ideas. I'm going to be honest here. It's going to happen soon. But, I mean, there's so many things that I've never heard of. And like, if anyone has anything that's kind of like either under the woods almost, or just something that I've never done, feel free to ask me because there's a lot that I would like, that I have, or that I'm open to at this point. Including something, I actually have a couple on my list that I just have not had the opportunity to do. One of them because it's very big, but it's also very complicated, which would probably honestly have to be 2 parts because Share Factory doesn't like more than an hour long video, and they're like, nah, you can't render that, and I'd be like, well, okay, and then move on with my life. But, yeah. Oh god, sorry. We're almost there. Almost there. Say big roof. And, yeah. Ah. Minecraft ambiance. Scary. Ah, apparently I'm tired. Alright, come on. Only 2 more rows left. Let's go. Autosave. Cool, I didn't ask, though. Alrighty, and, yeah, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the exterior of your Tesco complete. Thank you so much if you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know you guys think this one also kind of looks like a, car dealership. I don't know. But yeah, have a fantastic dinner, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.